Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a great vacation. The podcast is back in a new name, new logo, and a new crew. We are excited to start again. I am Omar Khalid, and I will be with you in our first episode with my friend and co host Ziad Assam. Hello, Ziad.
Hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. I hope you all having a good day today. We're gonna talk about a topic that really is pretty close to everybody's heart, uh, especially my generation since we graduated recently. We're gonna talk about high school and life in high school and after high school. Okay. Uh, we've collected a little bit of topics here and there, and I'll bet you guys are gonna find it very relatable. Do you want to start, Omar?
Yes, please.
All right.
Okay, Ziad, since we're talking about high school, let's start by the most important year in the high school,
hmm
the senior year.
Uh,
Yes, it's not the first and it's not the beginning of this level, but it is the most important since you're starting and changing to new level and new life, right?
hmm
Describe this year. How was it? Since we graduated, how was it for you? Was it easy? Uh, was it complex? Did it go fast? Did it go slow?
I'll tell you right now. I think it was one of the most chaotic years of my life in general. It was such a roller coaster to me that I even know how to describe it in general. I think it wasn't hard. It wasn't complex. It was just or complicated. It was confusing. I mean, it was such a transition in your life. You've been doing this thing for 12 years. I'd wake up 6 a.m., go to school, sit there for like 7 hours,
A job,
then come back home, right? You
a
get me?
daily job.
It's literally a daily job. It's my life now, okay? And suddenly you're telling me, oh, you you don't have to
You're
do that
not
no
doing
more.
this again.
You're not gonna
You're
do
not
that no
doing
more,
this again.
right? It was such a shocking year because throughout the entire year, I'm just looking at my friends and I'm telling myself, oh, this is the last time I'll ever sit here on my desk and just talk to these people again. You get me? It's my
Last
last
time I'll
time.
see these teachers. Last time I'll go to these places. Last time
Exactly.
I'll wake up early.
Exactly. I mean, I'm not gonna stop waking up early. We live in a very capitalist-ish
Yes, of
world. You get
course.
me?
Yeah, we need to fix our sleeping schedules.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't get me
but
started
yeah,
about my sleeping schedule.
sleeping schedules are ruined.
They're
Don't
destroyed.
don't start.
They're absolutely destroyed. But don't get me started about that. But in
Yes,
general, it wasn't a bad year. It's just that it was very
nostalgia
nostalgic.
hit hard
Yeah,
this
it's
year.
very nostalgic. Yeah, I get you.
You're starting to think, really? Is it the last time?
That's exactly what I've been thinking the whole time. I
Especially when
remember. Uh,
you're talking about the new friends you made along this 3 or 2 years.
exactly. I've
This
only
is
met
the
these
last time
people.
I'm losing. Yes, exactly.
I've met these people for 2 years, and they're all really like brothers to me. You get me? And other than that, I remember the stories that happened in high school. We had a PE session. Okay, we were trying to play football. My friend, his name is Khalid. Okay, he walked up to me and said, "You know, this is the last time we'll ever play football together. It was our last PE session too." And I didn't even realized that, and it just hit me. It hit me
Yeah,
hard. Like, damn.
it doesn't need someone to tell you. Let it hit it natural, you know?
It really does hit. Like, you get me?
Yes, exactly. And you start thinking these people knew us very quickly in 2 years.
hmm
Do we have attachment issues? How
I
can
think we
someone
do.
be like my brother in just 2 years? Or yes, we know we were introduced to multiple kinds of people, including great ones, actually.
Mm. But I'll tell you,
So
it taught me that the duration or how long you've known someone isn't what makes them close to you. It's the things you share. Okay? It's like the actions, the events you guys were in together, the situations you get me. I ate with these people. I played with these people. I talked to them about problems. We've shared the same problems at some point. We that's the thing that made us a family. You get me? It's not about the 2 years or 10 years or my whole life. You get me? It's about the things we've shared, the situations we were put in to be together. You get me?
Generally, what you're saying is correct, actually, but sometimes actually long-term friendships also can be strong, right?
Exactly. I'm not doubting that not knowing a person for like your whole life isn't what makes you close. But I'm telling you, it's a huge part of it is how you two like share moments together. You get me?
Exactly. Exactly. You're right. And let's take us as an example. I have known you for 13 years now.
Right? Isn't that crazy?
Just let that sink in, actually.
Damn.
13 years. Can you imagine?
I can't even imagine. It's such a huge time though.
And just on the senior year, now we're just talking. Really? Am I leaving this guy now?
I mean,
Am I really not seeing him again?
exactly. And 13 years and we never had this conversation. We never sat down like this and just
And
let's talk
talk,
about high school. But you get me?
we didn't talk about how long we have known each other.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just high school or school in general is such a norm to you that you've been doing this for 12 years. Of course, it's gonna be a norm. It's such
You
a
get
norm
used,
that you don't even talk about it. You get me? It's not a topic to you because it's
yeah,
such
you
a
get used to it like it's guaranteed. You
exactly.
deal
It's
with
like
it like it's something that guaranteed.
yeah, it's like nobody talks about breathing, for example. It's just something that is a norm. It's something you do every day. You don't gotta talk about it,
Happens.
right?
You can't talk about having a lunch. You can't
Right?
talk
Yeah.
about having a breakfast.
Yeah. So unless
You
something
usually take your breakfast.
obnoxiously weird happens, then you gotta talk about it. But that's pretty much it for high school.
So yeah, you can't think about waking up in 6 a.m. You just wake up 6 a.m. and get
Exactly.
back just in 2 p.m.
That's
and you
exactly it.
do this all this involuntarily.
Yeah, it's almost involuntarily. Yeah, just like you breathe, you eat, you sleep, and you go to school. But that's how your body works now. It's part of your systems. You get me?
Yes, of course.
Uh,
So Ziad,
hmm
now related to our topic today, the high school and especially the senior year. All
uh-huh.
right?
Uh-huh.
What to focus on in this year? Now I'm talking to you as an experienced person. I'll also share some experience, but let us hear from you first. What to focus on this year? What to do? What do you suggest for people to do? Yes,
Uh, um, personally, I think the people always have this idea that high school is very hard. You gotta focus on your studies and stuff. And I'm not doubting that. You gotta take care of your studies, take care of your tests, keep your grades up and stuff like that. But I say live the moment sometimes, you get me? You gotta make more friends. You gotta spend more time with them. Be fun. Of course, be fun without the cost of people or people's good comfort. You get me? Because I've seen people who take it to the next level when it comes to breaking the law, bro. But,
yes.
other
I
than
saw
that,
that before, and I saw people experience it actually.
God, I've seen things I've seen things that nobody should ever see in high school. Bro. But other than that, you should spend more time with people, make moments, things that you
Have
look
no
back
regrets.
to. Yeah, and I have no
Have no
regrets.
regrets.
Specifically, have no regrets. I've lived my whole life trying to run away from regrets, but the point is to just live the moment. Sometimes make memories. Join the club you don't want to join. Play the instrument you thought you couldn't do. Uh, go
Meet the
play with your
people you
friends.
didn't want to meet.
Right, exactly. Just give everything a chance.
You
Try
just get
every
forced to meet some people you don't want, but yeah, sometimes it turns out good actually.
exactly. Just do everything you thought you wouldn't do. Anything that is legal, by the way, legal as in something that will help you in the future, not straight up do drugs or something. That's not what I meant.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Don't do crimes. Go
Exactly.
legally.
Just yeah, but my point is, yeah, just make memories. Like spend more time with people.
And this is a hard taught lesson.
It
Living
is, yeah,
without regrets. We learned it in the hard way, actually. We
exactly.
had to do some regrets. We had to pass through some regrets to learn that actually we need no regrets.
Dude, alright, get me started with my regrets. Well, it's hard. Like, I've learned this lesson too in a hard way because I've only realized it when it was my last week in high school, mid tests when I was eating with my friends right after the test. I was looking at them and I thought, damn, I should have spent more time with these people. I should have went there with them. I should have gone this, did that, stuff like that. You get me? I should
Yes,
have
of course.
I should have spent just a little more time with them. You get me?
Well, we did our best actually to have no regrets. Did we?
Exactly. Yeah, we tried.
We did our best.
Uh-huh.
So, the high school, is it the best years or the most overrated years of our lives actually? How was it? Was it overrated? Did we since we watched many movies?
Uh,
Did the movie was the movies honest about high school?
not even close.
Exactly.
It was not
It,
close.
it's not real. Yeah, movies are lying actually.
Yeah,
It's not
none of it
not
is
that easy.
real.
It's not that
It
easy,
is.
and
Mm.
you're not always the main character.
Exactly.
So
You know what I hate most about teenagers? Or I'm talking as if I'm not a teenager. I just turned 18 recently, so it's not my fault. But what I
yes,
hate most
exactly.
about high
How
schoolers is
did it
that
feel?
what?
How did it feel
Oh,
turning
it
18?
felt weird, bro.
Yes.
Suddenly I gotta pay taxes now, bro.
Nah, still, nah, nah, not yet.
Yeah, I still got time, but damn, I'm an adult now. Can you believe that?
Right. Yes, so you're responsible now, and you have an ID. So,
Oh, that's crazy, yeah. But
right.
as I was saying though, I think high school is fairly rated, okay, or a little leans a little to the overrated side. You get me? Because people think it's a fun year where you do this and that, you're free, but your studies take most of that time. But still, it is a pretty fun year. I think grade 11, grade 12 was one of the most fun years of my life, and it's partly because of the people I was surrounded by. You get me?
Exactly. You spend time either studying or meeting new people or spending time with your friends.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not it's not as portrayed in the movies. It's not really as portrayed in the movies.
Yeah. It's not a. It's not
It is
romance.
free.
It's not.
You got some freedom. You get some
Yeah.
freedom, but not that much.
Exactly.
Not that much.
It's not an everyday
You don't,
adventure. You know.
and you don't spend all days at skateboard parks. Actually,
Exactly. You don't sit out at the parking lot of your school. You see the guy with a new car or something. Just he's surrounded by people and stuff, and people bully each other
yeah.
and stuff like that. It's not. It's not how it's portrayed in these movies.
Stereotypes are filling our lives. Actually,
Exactly. What I hate about movies too is that they get grown people to act like teenagers. That's why it looks very unnatural. You get me?
it looks overrated. It looks fake.
It looks very fake. Yeah, but we just didn't get that until we got into high school.
Exactly. So, was it the best year?
I'll say it was. Yeah, it was one of my best years.
Actually, I won't disagree. I will not disagree actually on this one. I
Uh,
will just go with it was actually one of the best years I've ever went through.
but
It
why do you
was
think
not
so? Why is it the best?
one of the best actually.
One of the best.
It
So it's not the best, like top one.
the best.
What
It
is
is the
the best?
senior year. The best. My top one is the
Uh,
senior year. On second rank, maybe grade 11. So
oh,
junior and senior. They were actually the top years.
I see. So
Mm,
if I told you to give
mainly
me a top three, so you got senior, junior, and then what?
senior, junior, maybe uh, kindergarten.
Kindergarten. Damn.
Well,
Do you not
it
have any?
counts. It
Yeah, but
counts,
like,
doesn't it?
do you not have any good years where you were like conscious, for example, or something like that?
Maybe we can say grade nine.
Ooh, grade nine.
Usually, this good years usually happen when you're just conscious, when you're just growing up.
Maybe. I
Yeah.
hate grade nine though. That's not our topic for today.
What's your top three?
My top three would be grade 12, of course. Grade 11. You know what? No, I'd say grade 11, then grade 12.
Wow.
Grade 12 comes in second place.
Wow.
Only because of grade 11 was full. It had a lot of adventures. It had a lot of stuff that is
It
happening. You
was
get
lit.
me?
It was lit, actually.
A lot of stuff was happening. You get me? But grade 12 was dry. I think I didn't attend like half of the year, bro, and I still made it out like the valedictorian. So it wasn't a full year. You get me? But still, it was very fun. You get me?
There was a feeling of emptiness. You did everything
Exactly.
in
Yeah.
grade 11.
There's nothing
You
to
did
do.
everything.
Uh,
Exactly. I'm so free and I'm having nothing to do that I'm bored.
exactly.
It's nothing is happening.
Absolutely nothing. They're just. What should I do now? Huh? You get me?
I went everywhere, I did everything, I ate everything, I met everyone.
That's the point. Now what? You know?
What next?
Exactly. So I was just busy looking for colleges. I was busy hanging out with friends sometimes. That's pretty much it. I didn't have anything to do. But back in grade 11, I used to like. I was still meeting these people. I'd learn new things about them. I'd meet the teachers and stuff. Drama was happening between classes and stuff. We go
Exactly.
there and this. We eat together. It's like it was my first time doing a lot of these things too. I've never had breakfast with friends before. Like I'd take them out. We go somewhere. We drive just around. Sometimes just spend the day together. I've never done these things in my whole life before. So it was very special to me. You get me?
Well, I hope it was worth it actually, the effort.
It was
12
very
years.
worth it. Yeah.
Was it worth the effort?
It was all worth it. I wouldn't be the person I am if not for the people that were around me. You get me?
And we would never be also the same people we are without the lessons we learned along the way.
Exactly. Imagine we never did this. We never did that. Just it's such a thought, a fun thought process. You get me? Just sit there and think about one situation. Okay, like a really embarrassing situation, for example, and just imagine what the person you would have become if that didn't happen. You get me? Like for example, one of the situations I think of back in like grade three. I think you might remember this. I was on the stage. I'm about to tell something. Okay, and
Yes.
I had my paper. I had everything written on it so I can read it. Okay, my teacher told me to just read the paper. You don't gotta memorize it. Okay, but I got a little extra cocky. Okay, I told myself, you know what? I memorized this. I'm good. Okay. I put the
That's
paper in my
part of
bag.
the downfall.
I put my paper in my pocket, okay, and my note in my pocket, okay, and I just walked there. I took the mic and I forgot everything. I sit there for like a solid 3 seconds, just pure silence, and then everybody started laughing at me. But
Just breathing.
oh god, it was
Your
one of the
heart,
most.
your heartbeat at this moment actually becomes louder than everything.
It was the only thing that people heard was my heart, and it was so
Yeah, they can
embarrassing.
hear you breathing. They can hear you breathe.
They can, they
Actually,
can. It was so embarrassing, and everybody was just laughing at me, and while I was awkwardly trying to pull out my note out, okay. And from then, I never got too cocky. Okay, I always have a plan D. Sometimes you get me. I never depend on something I did. Okay, if I'm never sure. You get me. There's always that 1%. You get me. And I always make sure that 1% doesn't happen. Okay.
Emergency plan for the emergency plan.
Exactly. I'm always ahead. Like I always plan ahead because of what happened. There you go. I'm never too. You're never too sure. You get me?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. That's so. These situations, these things that happen throughout school, throughout high school, they shaped the person who's speaking to you right now. Basically.
Actually, also one of the most things
Hmm.
that brought to my attention
Uh huh.
was the popularity issue.
Oh,
Many people, yeah, yeah, you see it.
it's
The
horrible. It's
famous
horrible.
people, the
It's
school
people.
celebrities.
Yeah, the people we call them people who peak in high school. The people who just
Exactly.
yeah, that's their peak right there, and it's sad. It's sad to look at them. For example, I see these guys in the hallway, okay, like blocking my way into class. Like, damn, move, right? They think they're from a movie, okay? They think they're living
They have the
the
main character vibes.
yeah. It's like a straight up main character syndrome, bro. I know they got some stuff like that. It is they are one of the most not fun people to be around, bro.
Well, what do you think about them? They are famous and they are school celebrities in these years. What comes next? They
That's
are
the
not
question.
famous. No one knows them.
Exactly. That's the question they should ask themselves. Like, I didn't care about school. I didn't care about none, and now I'm just popular. I'm cool. Everybody likes me and stuff like that. But what's next? They find this sense of comfort in high school that once they're out of it, they're clueless. They don't know what to do. Okay, and they didn't bother to think about it because they were already happy and safe inside the bubble they've made in high school. You get me?
Yes, of course. And also another thing, the competition.
The
The but
competitiveness.
was it was it you and your friends, for example, at school? Was it a competition or a burnout? Was it a school spirit or a soul drain, actually?
I mean, well, I I don't think anyone would find this relatable. I'm not being extra egotistical here or just straight up confident. I'm telling you right now, my class was dumb as hell, bro. Okay, so there wasn't really any competition. Okay, and they know that there wasn't really a competition in school, except for me and my friend Khaled, the one I was telling you about, because we
Yes.
were we were top students in a very like low GPA class. Like it was so bad that the school would try and help them, to try and push their grades up a little. You get me?
Yeah.
It was horrible. The state of my class was just. I think they have the same brain of a sixth grader. Maybe a sixth grader is a little smarter, but okay. They they,
So we
they
can
were
say that competition stopped at grade six.
mainly academic competition, but when it comes to
Yes, academic.
football, right? Yeah, but when it comes to football, oh my god, the competition was real.
Competition never stops.
The competition was real, but and I was part of it. I'm one of the most competitive people you'd ever meet. I'm very competitive. Okay,
I
when
was never good. I was never good in football, actually.
really
So I
I'm
can't relate.
competitive. I'm competitive in anything, especially football. Okay, I never doubted my skills. Okay,
Yeah, I saw that actually multiple times and I experienced it firsthand.
really. I bet
You really,
the Ziad you've seen wasn't as good as Ziad now, right? You just wait. Once I'm
well,
back in Egypt, right? You'll watch me play.
it's been a while actually since I watched you play.
Yeah, I'm
Like
I'm a
five
changed
years.
man now, bro. I'm prime Neymar right here, right? Okay.
I'm making a name for myself here.
I'm out here making my name. Anyway, but the competition when it comes to football was was unnaturally high. Okay, for example, I remember one time. I'll tell you, every single one of my friends remember this. One time we were playing and I was winning. Okay, 5-3. But the rage bait they were doing. What they do is that I was wearing a kit from. I bet the audience knows it was Blue Lock. Okay,
Yeah.
and I was wearing the Isagi kit, the character. Okay, and I was wearing his shirt, and I was really happy. I was like, oh, I'm playing like my favorite character and stuff. But they were making fun of it like crazy because my friend got it first. Okay, and they were calling, "You're not him, you're not him," and stuff like that. And I was mad. I was really mad. Okay, that at some point, at some point, I had a free kick, okay, and I just smashed the ball into his head, bro. 'Cause I was mad as hell, bro. I didn't mean to get the ball, the goal, okay. I just injured him as much as I can, just to put my anger in him. They were
Yeah,
so annoying. They were so annoying. They were really competitive, okay. I was like
not so
top five.
toxic.
What?
Was it toxic? Was it a toxic one?
It looks toxic from the outside, but it's really friendly on the inside. You get me? It's a they look like they insult you. They don't care about you. They do this. They say this about you. They say that about you and stuff like that. They make fun of you in front of everybody. They embarrass you sometimes, but
At some point, you just stop caring, actually.
yeah. But
Yeah.
other than that, they do care about you. They really look out for you when things happen. Like for example, well, when they were still taking the SAT, I'd help them. They'd help me if I had a question. If something happened on the test, they tell you beforehand so you don't get surprised and stuff like that. They help you look for colleges, for example. They tell you about scholarships they found. They care about each other. You get me? If one friend's broke, for example, they get him food and stuff so he can eat with them. If it's a friend's birthday, they make him a party and stuff. Uh, a lot of good moments. You get me? A lot of things that show that they're not mean. They're not really toxic. They just care about each other. You get me?
Yeah. Actually, related to the toxicity,
Mm.
let's give our listeners and our new seniors that will listen to us
Uh huh.
suggestions about what to avoid in this year, what not to do. First, in my
Uh.
opinion,
Mm.
the first thing that would be actually number one, don't care about anyone's opinion about you.
Uh.
That's don't get it يعني don't take it
To heart.
personally. Yeah.
Mm.
If for example, if you're getting bullied, if you're getting sarcastic comments, yeah, no one's opinion ever mattered, like just listen to it and pass it. Don't take it hard feelings. It would be hard in the beginning, actually. Then it would be easy, actually, to avoid, not to avoid, to ignore their comments, to ignore their sarcastic opinions.
I agree with you. Plus, I'd add the part of that. You should be friendly with everybody. Don't make problems. You get me?
Well,
Be
you need
everybody's
to,
friend.
actually, but some
Yeah,
people, make it hard for
yeah,
you.
yeah. But at some point, if you get too a little too roughed up or they bully you and stuff, like it's a little too much. You gotta stand up for yourself at some point. But what I mean is that
Exactly.
don't make enemies. You get me? Don't mess with people. Just be
Not
everybody's friend.
enemies.
Make
Yeah,
everybody
just
love
ignore
you.
them.
You get me? At least don't have problems with people. You get me? Because that will
Exactly.
make high school far easier than you think, bro.
If you're not making friends, don't make enemies.
Exactly. Because what stops you isn't your grades or how hard school is. It's the people. They try and sabotage as much as they can. You don't know how toxic people get. So thankfully, I was okay with everybody. I didn't make no friend. I didn't make no enemies or anybody hating me in school in general. Uh, what made it easier is that the people around me were very friendly too. They were accepting. They were very welcoming. You get me?
That's an experience worth trying, actually.
It is. I think you should
Was it?
carry that your whole life too, like in college and work and stuff like that. Don't
Exactly.
don't make enemies. It just makes your
Well,
life easier.
you learn lessons in school to do them in the real life.
Exactly. What's the point of the
To,
millions I
to
paid in
implement
school?
them in your daily life, in your
Exactly.
day-to-day life.
Which comes to the next point. Do you think school really teaches you all of that? Like, as in, like they teach you math, they teach you chemistry, they teach you English, stuff like that. But they never teach you how to live in the real world. Like, They don't teach you your
That
self worth, for example. They don't teach you taxes. They don't teach you how to carry yourself, like mental health and
this
stuff
is a
like that.
great that this is really, really, really a great question.
Uh huh.
So, and I have only one response to it.
What is it?
School, school actually does teach you physics, chemistry, and biology, and so on.
Uh huh.
But also, the environment in the school teaches you those life lessons. The situation you go through,
Hmm.
the people you meet, and the places you go in your school and in your this year actually يعني helps a lot to develop your life skills,
So,
develop your mentality.
y-
You need a great mentality actually to go through these 2 years and what's coming actually. You need a great mentality, a positive one. And if not a positive, it's not a negative.
yeah, but do you think that this environment is only available in high school or like school in general?
Well, I'm going to college. يعني
See,
we both are going to college.
uh,
So we will see. Then we will see if it's present in the college environment or
uh,
just in the school, actually.
I feel like I get your point though. I feel like it's special for school specifically, but I think the yeah you said it academically it doesn't it never teaches you about the real world except the laws, the essence of it. It's like physics, chemistry, and stuff like that. Uh, but they never teach you about real world applications. For example, taxes, self worth, etc. Just like I said, but the environment does teach you that. They teach you how to have self worth, how to take care of yourself, how to not care about people and stuff like that. Yet you still miss a lot of stuff about the real world too. And they just leave you there to look for it yourself. Okay,
And
but
the teachers
mm,
also, and the teachers at this point not only teaches you, not only teach you your lessons and your textbooks and so on.
mhm.
Their characters, and their mentalities teach you what you need to go through
Exactly,
this year.
exactly the amount of
I met people.
personalities you meet and stuff.
I swear,
Uh,
I met some teachers that make you feel like, please leave me, please.
I've met. I got lucky with my teachers. I got very very friendly teachers, but the personalities you meet, the variety of people you meet, really builds up your character. That's why people say high school is such an important year in self building, like self improving. You get me? Because
It is actually.
yeah, because you meet so many different people, so many different personalities, so many different situations will be put in that just builds you, that makes you who you are right now, as we've said earlier.
Well, related to that,
Hmm.
okay, the whole passes red flags. A call out to the negativity in the school environment, to the teacher bias, and the lack of safe spaces. Well, what do you think about that?
I'll
Was the
say
school really lacking some safe spaces? Was it full of teacher bias?
Loki was full of both. It lacked a safe space because I remember back in or school in general. That's not even applicable to high school. It increases in high school, but it's in school in general. School is a never ending war. Okay, it's a never ending social war. You cannot be caught lacking. You get me? You should always always
You should
stay
be
on your
sharp
feet.
all
You
the time.
should, yeah, stay on
Stay
your feet
alerted.
so nobody embarrasses you somehow. You get me?
Exactly.
It is a never-ending war, but it's like you're a soldier in World War II, and anybody can jump you any second now. That's that. And it also had it had a lot of teacher bias, but I was on the the good end of the teacher bias, so I can't complain. I was a
Wow.
yeah, my
Wow, you're lucky.
my teachers liked me, so I know there was bias, but it was biased my way, so I'm not complaining. Okay.
So, also one of our the main problems actually
Uh huh.
It's not a problem. So it's an issue that faces old people, and they keep thinking a lot about it.
Hmm.
The graduation. Is it the end, or is it the start of something new? Or both, actually. And I know I need to hear your opinion on this because actually I think from my knowledge and my relationship with you that you
Hmm.
felt the graduation better. I
I
know you took it better, and I know you lived it better.
I think
So
I
I have to hear it from you.
maybe I did. Who knows though? But I feel
No,
like
maybe you did. I know you did. Well, I know you did.
like you gotta tell the people about your graduation at some point. Bro. You gotta talk about it in another episode. Because I'll tell you,
Well,
my graduation was it was endearing. It was very warm, but it was chaotic. But it was very it was ill planned. It was horrible. Like it's the people that made it better.
exactly.
What I tell you right now,
The
graduation
memories.
isn't. It is. It just flows instantly once you're in graduation. But I'll tell you right now, graduation isn't the end. Okay, it was never the end. Okay, it's like a checkpoint. You get me? Now you're done with this level. You gotta go to the next one. You get me? Uh, it's just graduation wasn't. It was heavy, especially that I had my speech. I had the English
Yeah.
speech at my graduation. You guys can check it out on YouTube too. Uh, I was when I was uh, reading my speech. I was just the memories of like these past 2 years were just flowing through my head. I remember the times we played together, the classes, the times we ate together, the times we talked, the times we did this and that. It was all flowing through my
It
head, and
just
then
hits you.
yeah, and it
It
hits.
just hits you
Yeah,
suddenly.
yeah, and you
Well,
you easily think that it's the end. I'll never see these people. I'll never do this. I'll never do that. But it's never the end. You still get to meet these people. You can still keep in touch. You can still do this together. You can do that together. You
yeah.
still have a long way ahead too. It's never the end. You get me?
You would
Uh,
still meet new people, you would still make new memories, you
yeah,
would still go through new experiences.
yeah. You've got a
It's never
lot.
ending.
You got a
It's a
lot
never
to
ending
do.
loop.
Yeah. It's also the. I was gonna say something. Yeah, people come and go, and everybody knows that people will come and go. You shouldn't feel so bad about it. You should be happy that it happened rather than sad that it ended. You get me?
Exactly. Exactly, actually.
Yeah. So
So,
the summary of my answer is that it's not the end. You still got a long way ahead. Especially I'm gonna be inshallah a med student. So I got like 8 years ahead. I'm not ending anytime soon. Bro.
well, Ziad,
Uh,
I can't thank you enough for joining me, and we would still have a lot to talk about
inshallah.
in
Yeah.
other episodes.
Hmm.
Uh, just, I'll leave you the goodbye for now. I'll let you say it, and welcome our listeners, and what to expect from our podcast in the coming days and in the coming parts of it. What do you think?
I mean, I'm never gonna think that I'm doing it for fame or money or anything. I just want to sit here and talk about what's on my mind. You get me? I just
Yeah.
want us to talk. Yeah. I want something to look back to and just say, oh, we really had these moments together. You get like I'm just making memories out here. So
Well,
I hope it blows up though. I hope like people come here and, and just make fun of our horrible opinions sometimes. Okay.
I hope it works. Actually, I
I
really
hope
hope
it
it
does
works
too. I
because
hope it does too. But
so
at the end of the
it
day,
may
it's just
contain
us having a conversation, right?
it may contain some precious life lessons,
Hmm.
and sometimes it may not. So they can't just count on us every time, you know.
Yeah. Well, I thank
Well,
you
thank
all.
you, Ziad.
Let me thank the people first. I thank you
Yeah,
all
yeah.
for listening. I hope y'all found our opinions or our conversation a little bit relatable at least. I hope you guys have I'll say a good morning or a good afternoon or a good night whenever you guys are listening. And
Exactly.
I'll see you later. I hope we have many more episodes right after this.
Well, we inshallah will do. We'll
Inshallah.
definitely do inshallah. Okay, so thank you everyone for listening. This was Omar and Ziad.